All right, for Friday, February 20th, bitter cold, 22, 23 degrees below zero today. February the 20th, 2015. I want to share this with you, and I want to get each and every one of your opinions on this story. Hold on a minute. It's Obama explains why he doesn't use the term radical Islam for the Islamic State. And I will put the link to this article and video below for you. But let's listen to what Barack Obama has to say. Let him explain himself.
About the words we use to describe and frame this challenge. So I want to be very clear about how I see it. Al-Qaeda and ISIL and groups like it are desperate for legitimacy. They try to portray themselves as...
I wonder, why does he continue to say ISIL and not Islamic State? It is the Islamic State, Mr. President.
Religious leaders, holy warriors in defense of Islam. That's why ISIL presumes to declare itself the Islamic State.
They are the Islamic State.
And they propagate the notion that America, and the West generally, is at war with Islam.
We are,
That's
but
how they recruit. That's how they try to radicalize young people.
I'm sorry, but we are at war, but you're not. You will not call it what it is. The Islamic State. These are terrorists, and they're killing Christians in the name of Allah.
We must never accept the premise that they put forward, because it is a lie.
It's a lie.
Nor should we grant these terrorists the religious legitimacy that they seek. They are not religious leaders, they're terrorists.
And that's what's wrong with this country. Everybody in the audience, you'll have the link, are applauding this man.
And we are not at war with Islam. We are at war with people who have perverted Islam.
This country is in serious, serious trouble.
Now, just as those of us outside Muslim communities need to reject the terrorist narrative that the West and Islam are in conflict, or modern life and Islam are in conflict, I also believe that Muslim communities have a responsibility as well.
They do, not to ask people at a bus stop if they are Muslim, and when they're Christian and they say, no, we're not of the Muslim faith, they are murdered. They are stabbed, brutally stabbed repeatedly, Mr. President.
Responsibility as well. Al-Qaeda and ISIL do draw selectively from the Islamic texts. They do depend upon the misperception around the world that they speak in some fashion for people of the Muslim faith, that Islam is somehow inherently violent.
It is inherently violent.
That there is...
Have you heard of Sharia law, Mr. President?
Some sort of clash of civilizations. Of course, the terrorists do not speak for over 1 billion Muslims who reject their hateful ideology. They no more represent Islam than any madman who kills innocents in the name of God represents Christianity.
You know, I've heard about enough, and you cannot tell me that this man, who is a practicing Muslim of the Islamic faith, hasn't read the Quran and what is all involved. Leave me comments. What do you think this morning? Stay tuned. I'll be back.